The church was never meant to be stagnant. From the very beginning, God's plan for His people has been all about movement, growth, and transformation. Throughout history, whenever the church has lost its apostolic foundation, it has also lost its momentum. Instead of expanding into new territory, it settles into maintenance mode, becoming inward-focused rather than mission-driven. Instead of pressing into the full measure of its calling, it becomes more concerned with preserving what it has than with advancing into what God has ordained. Apostolic foundations are essential because they provide a divine blueprint for how the church is meant to function. They establish clarity, strategy, and purpose, ensuring that the church operates according to God's original intent. Without them, the church risks becoming a holding place for believers rather than a launching pad for kingdom ambassadors. Apostolic leadership doesn't merely inspire, it establishes, equips, and releases believers into their God-given assignments. An apostolic foundation is not simply the presence of apostles, but the wisdom, grace, nature, and mandate that their influence brings. It is a foundation that creates an environment where the kingdom culture is deeply ingrained into a people, a region, or a generation. The apostolic does not merely teach principles, but imparts them into the fabric of a community, shaping the way people think, function, and advance the kingdom. Apostolic foundations bring enculturation, ensuring that the mindset of the kingdom is not just preached but absorbed, lived, and reproduced. They also create structures that facilitate expansion, ensuring that the church is always advancing beyond its current borders. The presence of an apostolic foundation means that the church does not exist merely to gather believers, but to mobilize them for mission. It carries a sending mandate, calling and equipping individuals for their divine assignments rather than keeping them contained in the safety of the local assembly. This foundation also ensures that the influence of heaven is released upon a people and a region, opening up portals for the supernatural and creating an atmosphere where divine strategies and spiritual authority can take root and bring transformation. Without an apostolic foundation, the church may grow in size but will not grow in mission. It may have vibrant worship, dynamic teaching, and strong prophetic voices, but it will ultimately lack movement and expansion. And without those components, the church is not fulfilling its true purpose. The church in Antioch provides a clear example of this dynamic. While it began with tremendous growth, it lacked the sending capacity that an apostolic foundation brings. It is a story that holds valuable lessons for the church today.